Okay. Hi and welcome to another edition of winemastery.co.uk. I'm John Lightfoot. I didn't say that in the intro, part one or part two. And this is
John Murphy.
And I'm not going to go back to edit part one, part two, and the intro.
No point.
No point. No, the moment's missed. I've missed it. I've missed it.
Gone now. Gone.
It's gone. So anyway, we're here to pair white wine with cheese, which as you would have, if you've already seen part one, part two, I won't bore you with my thoughts about that. Go and have a look. So, here we are.
How much wine have you? Here we are, part three. Now, yeah, we're looking at pairing cheeses and wine. And now, yes, moving on to part three. So, part three. Again, as I probably said a few times already, we've tasted these wines already, but this during our course here. But this isn't just about the wines; it's about matching the two. So the wine which I've said is one of the most underrated, in my opinion, wines. It's the Unoak Chardonnay, and the one from New Zealand. Got that grassy green colour in there, so you can see immediately from you. Yeah, I mean, again, we're not going to go overboard with the descriptions on this, but from the Sauvignon to this,
no, I can smell grass in this.
See, this is more for me. This is more kind of tropical fruit, more lush.
Pineapple
and banana. I smell banana.
Really?
Banana.
Ripe banana.
Yeah. Peachy, apricot. Compared to the Sauvignon and the Chenin we've just had, which were nothing wrong with them, but this has just got a lot more going on for it. Now, we talked about the matching of the wines and the cheese. You look at the kind of a couple of things, the kind of power of flavour, the cheese or the food has, and also the kind of weightiness for both the wine and the cheeses, or the wine and the food. So, a good tip for you as well, if you're trying to match your a wine to the food you're having, have a look at the sauce or find out what the sauce is, because the sauce does tend to give you the most power of flavour in the meal. So, you know, have a look at the sauce, what the sauce is going to be. Is it light and easy? Has it got that zestiness? Is it quite powerful? And then look at the wine choice that's going to go with that. That's a nice rule of thumb.
Okay.
So anyway, going now with the weightiness of this. Personally, as a white wine, I find this one of the bigger white wines. I mean, you can just on the nose there, much bigger. It's melony, it's melons. It does. Even though it's unoaked, it does come. That comes across as a touch sweet, doesn't it? On the flavour.
I was just about to say that in terms of oak. I thought, oh, it's oak. Then I thought, oh, no, it's not.
It's not, but it does come across smelling it, tasting it. It does have a hint of oak in there. Where that's come from, I'm unsure. Banana comes from there. Now, another interesting cheese for us. Now, again, when I do the tasting.
Can we hold this for you?
Oh, please, no, you're fine, because you're going to take that and then I'll put this down and take it from there. Thank you for the offer.
No, it's fine.
You're on the blue one now.
I'm on the blue one now.
Bit of blue.
Bit of blue.
So to speak. Now, a lot of the times when I'm doing my private tasting, I do say to people, who doesn't like the blue cheese? And again, I'll see those hands go up. And I think a lot of people don't like blue cheese because the very first blue cheese most people had was Danish Blue. Do you remember Danish Blue?
No.
Okay, well, it was a very...
No, I do.
Oh, you do? Well, I thought you were over there. But Danish Blue, and a lot of blue cheeses still nowadays, have that real harsh metallic edge. Overly salty, really kind of catch the back of your throat there. In fact, we don't sell it anymore. It's one of the... No, it's kind of gone completely out of fashion. Nobody has that anymore.
Really?
But with it being the first one, people tried it. It really put people off.
I thought Stilton was the first one people tried.
I don't know. We'd have to ask, what was the first blue cheese you tried?
Yeah, what was the first blue cheese that you tried?
That'd be interesting to find out, actually. And did you like it?
Oh,
or did it put you off blue cheeses?
Yeah.
Because that's what I tend to find. And also, we've got to remember as well, most people try the first blue cheese, it would be in the teens at least, if not a youngster into the teens, you're going to get into the blue cheese. And this is when your taste buds are very, very young, very impressionable. So sometimes the blue cheese can be a little bit too powerful
strong.
For that, yeah. I mean, as you're getting older, I think I've described before, your taste buds kind of die off, they need kind of more stimulation. They do, it's a simple fact. That
there's a lot of things like that when you get older.
Really? I mean, I wouldn't know.
I just remember my dad telling me.
Oh, God. So, your taste buds do seem more similar. So, olives are a fantastic example because a lot of people say, I never used to like olives. Now I love them. And what you tend to find is the olives can be quite a salty thing themselves. And a lot of people I know when I first started working here back when I was 12 or whatever, I didn't like olives, but I'd start eat it, nibbling a little bit of half. And before you knew it, you got into them and then you started to crave the kind of stronger flavours. What we've started off with here, again, looking at the weightiness and the kind of the power of flavour, I've gone for something called Montagnolo.
Montagnolo.
I know, doesn't it? Where would you think Montagnolo comes from?
I would think it comes from Italy, but you're going to tell me it doesn't now, aren't you?
It doesn't, no.
Ah.
These guys have got some amazing marketing. It's actually a German blue cheese. I know.
Near the Italian border.
Very close, a couple of miles past. But this in particular has just won Supreme Champion in the Cheese Awards, which is like the best cheese in the world.
What, World Awards?
Yeah, in the world.
Where's
Supreme
that
Champion.
held?
There's one in Nantwich. They are held
Nantwich?
Yeah. I know.
International Centre of Cheese. Nantwich.
Have you never heard? No. But they are dotted around, and obviously it's almost like any kind of competition. You know, the best from this area or that area, then they all come together. And yeah, this took Supreme Champion.
Really?
Now it's very similar to most of you will have heard of Cambozola. I don't know if you've had Cambozola.
Yeah.
Cambozola, quite a popular one. Now again, we've kind of
It's from Cornwall.
no. Again, really, how much wine have you? I hope you're good ladies now watching this. So, this is very Cambozola-esque, we shall call it. Now, this is actually made with double cream as well.
Is it?
So, yeah. So, we're looking at, and you'll notice, I don't know, obviously off there, it's very, very soft. It's, you can see that it's almost melting between the fingers there. And, why don't you have a little go?
Okay. Have I got to drink wine first or just...
Oh, I have a bit of wine just to refresh your taste buds. I didn't. Now,
It's very nice.
mm,
I'm not sure if I'm tasting the cheese on its own or the cheese and wine, because I need to taste, I guess, the cheese on its own to tell that.
you could go for that, yeah?
It was cheese and wine. It was blended. Very nice. And the cheese is very nice on its own as well, but
How do the two go together?
mm.
See, that cheese is not overly strong, but it kind of has a weightiness in the kind of, you know, with the double cream in there, the kind of, not a power of flavour, because it's not overly strong in that sense. It doesn't have that salty edge going on. It's just got a nice, it's mouthfeel, good mouthfeel. It kind of coats the tongue. You know it's there, and the wine has that kind of similar effect. So putting the two together, should be matching
I'm
that.
going to have to put the name of the wine down here, because you're going to have to spell it out for me again, and I'll put it down here because I'd never remember if I was...
No worries, we can sort that for you.
We have the technology.
We do indeed. Imagine. I'm gonna have. Would you like a little piece?
Yeah, no,
I'm
I will
gonna
actually. Thank you. So, this is from
Germany.
whereabouts in Germany?
I couldn't tell you exactly.
No?
I should know that, shouldn't I?
Did you?
Well, I should do as a good cheesemonger. A good cheesemonger should be able to tell you. We'll put it on under there again. We've got the technology. But
Yes.
I know, like a lot of people put off blue cheeses because of the kind of veins in there, and they are a bit dubious about what it is. And it's true, it is just mould. That's all it is in there.
Now, why do you sell it?
Why? Well, it's just delicious. It's a good mould though. It's nothing bad in there for you whatsoever. But there is like, you know, like the housewife tales about how the blue gets in there, because a lot of people think it's copper wires.
Mm-hmm.
They go in there, give it the colour. Basically, when they are making the blue cheese, when they're doing the curds, they sprinkle in something called penicillin. It's a Rock 40. It's called penicillin Rock 40.
Right.
Is the name of it, which helps it kind of bloom or get that mould going. But all the wire does, it's actually a stainless steel wire, and when they press the cheese, and then when they've got that, they actually run these stainless steel wires through there, then pull them straight back out. So it's just to introduce the air. Once the air gets in there, then it starts kind of bluing up or getting that kind of mouldiness. Like a lot of cheese upstairs. When I'm opening the big, like fresh blue cheese, I'll open one up, separate it, and it'll be completely white until the air gets in there. And about 15 minutes later, you've got a blue, or some people got blue or green in there.
Really? 15 minutes? That quick?
That quick.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. That was delicious.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't know which one which I prefer more, the wine or the cheese. You know, this is the kind of thing where if you do have a fabulous kind of cheese ball going on, a good bit of wine, this is where you can get lost and you can just kind of, you know, scoff far too much.
Yes.
And especially like at the end of a meal, where the cheese ball is generally said, That's where you've almost had enough, but you're just picking and going and going.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It is dangerous, but
Yes,
it's good.
really bloated afterwards. But it's,
Makes for a good evening.
but sometimes I actually sort of just have sweet. I just have cheese rather than a sweet. So.
Well, I don't have a sweet tooth really. I'm 9 times out of 10 I will get a cheese board, but I use the. It's a bit awful because I usually use the cheese board to judge how good the restaurant is or not.
Really?
Yeah.
But that may be unfair because they may not be. They may have great other stuff, but not quite.
Well, perhaps, but a good restaurant should have a good cheese board.
Well, for you, of course. Anyway,
Yeah.
you need to judge it for you, don't you?
I do indeed.
Absolutely.
I was in a restaurant. I won't tell you where it was.
Go on.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to. But it was for the cheese board at the end of the meal, and it was the worst thing. They had like 4 Jacob's cream crackers. Nothing wrong with cream crackers. A few slices of apple, but then like it was just one bit of cheddar, which had been kind of chopped into little thin slices. But on one of the slices, it kind of turned it over. You could see what had been grated for the sandwiches earlier.
Really?
It was just like a bog standard. I don't know.
Was it a decent standard restaurant?
No, it was middle of the road. But I expected more than that.
Yeah. No, I can understand.
It was a hotel stroke restaurant, I should
being
put
a
on.
cheesemonger. I can
Extraordinaire.
understand that. Yes. Extraordinaire. Excuse me.
You have another bit of cheese if you fancy that, isn't there? But anyway,
I'm going to be really, really risque here.
Are you going to go with that?
I'm going to go for another one with it to see.
okay.
Because this isn't one you recommended combining.
It's not, no, so I'm just going to top my wine up because I've drunk a lot of it.
There's a surprise.
No, I'd be interested to have a go at this with you.
Really?
Well, yeah, remember how the first cheese really complemented the first wine? So I remember how the acidity from the cheese took away from the wine.
Oh yeah, that's much better than the first time.
Whatever. I'm gonna get you a pinner, you can come over it. The cheek. I'm gonna have a go now.
Actually, it's sweeter.
Well,
At least the wine tastes sweeter and the cheese tastes sweeter. I'm not sure, but it's a sweeter combination.
that for me not overpowers, numbs it a little bit. I can't get as much from the wine as I do
Okay.
when I. That is nice cheese, Rob.
It's very nice cheese. I'll put it down here.
Down there.
Down there,
We've got
well.
the technology.
We have.
I do see what you mean, but I think that gets to kind of the top of the palate, doesn't it? Kind of sweetness. But would you prefer? Would you like that? Would you prefer that with that, or the blue cheese with that?
Blue cheese with that.
Good. I was hoping you were going to say that.
No, really, I would. Very nice.
So, next episode we're going to look at putting some red wine. Oh, I tell you what we're going to do next.
What?
We'll even throw a beer in next time as
The
well.
beer?
We'll throw a beer in. We'll do a beer and 3 red wines, and then we'll look at some cheeses which are going to match those.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
What's the water out there? We've drunk a lot of wines.
Whoa. So before we sign off, just a quick thank you to Andy Buchan, who sent a really, really nice message to us.
Oh, go on.
Saying how he thought it was very professional, very entertaining. So thank you very much, Andy. Appreciate your comment.
Thank you, Andy.
Cheers.
Professional. Chin Chin Andy, thank you very much.
He was referring to me.
Oh, of course. It's that, isn't it? That's what. I should get myself one of those.
Right, so we'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we'll be talking about pairing red wines
With cheeses, yep.
and a beer with cheese.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
see you there.
Chin Chin.
Chin chin.